Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the new semester. Glad to have you all in this session. And we're going to have, in this session, especially, this session is basically designed for our faculty members of Jazan University as we start the second semester of 2026. So, this training will help you feel more confident and comfortable using Blackboard Learn Ultra in your daily teaching. So we're gonna look at how to manage content, organize courses, support different type of students, and save your time as instructor. So please feel free to relax, listen, and ask questions during the session. So this is a friendly and hands-on discussion. I am Dr. Shakil Ahmed, and I'm here to discuss about the mastering Blackboard Learn Ultra for modern classrooms. I belongs to e-learning center, Jazan University, and our target is to bring the information that is basically the presentations are on knowledge based, and we are trying to help you out to understand the different platforms and especially how the technology can be used inside the classroom. So the idea behind this session is very simple. Um, we definitely want to make Blackboard Ultra easier to use in everyday teaching. So we will look at how Ultra supports teaching, students' engagement, and course organization in a clear and simple way. So this session is designed to help you feel more comfortable while managing your courses, content, and students during the semester. So everything we discussed today is directly connected to what you already do as faculty member. So by the end of this session, you would be able and feel more confident and more in control of your ultra courses. So let us move forward and see what we'll cover today and in this session. Blackboard Ultra is the modern learning system that works online. You already know about this one because you're working from long time with this system. But even then, this session is going to explore the Blackboard Ultra in a different perspective. So there is nothing to install on your computer because it's online and web-based. You can access it anywhere and anytime using the internet connection because it works on the cloud update like happen automatically. So this means you always get new features without doing anything extra. So now we're here to discuss about that how ultra feels easier to use. First is simplicity. The reason the layout is clean and clear, course setup and moving between sections feels smooth and less confusing. Secondly, that is interaction of the system. Ultra gives you tools for discussion, students' activities, and sharing content in different formats. So this helps keep students involved in the courses. Thirdly, that is really important, that is mobility. Ultra works well on laptop, tablets, and mobile devices. So students and teachers can access their courses anywhere and on any kind of device around the globe. All of this helps make teaching, learning more flexible and comfortable. Now, let us talk about the main aim of this session. Basically, the goal is to help faculty members use Blackboard Ultra with ease and confidence. Ultra is designed to support teaching, not to make things complicated. So the focus stays on the teaching and students' learning activities and different teaching styles. You can use it for regular classes, active learning, and students like centered activities. So it also helps you understand students' progress better. You can see how students are engaging with the course and where they may need support. So overall, the aim is simple to make teaching smoother and clearer and definitely more comfortable for you to throughout the semester. That is really important for everyone. Now the question is why Blackboard Learn Ultra and why not the other systems can help to bring that kind of smooth teaching practices inside the higher education. First, the interface is very simple. The screen is clean and clearer. You can reach courses, assignments, and grades with few clicks. This also make course creation easier because by adding content, activities, and assessments does not feel heavy or confusing. Second, Ultra works well on all devices like the tab. Once you have, you can open it on the laptop, tablet, or mobile phone without any issue. So students can check announcements, assignments, and grades anytime, anywhere. So the Blackboard mobile app also sends alerts so the students do not miss important updates. So this helps both teachers and students stay connected even outside the classroom. So that is why Ultra supports flexible teaching and learning all the time for the students as well as for the teachers. Another strong reason to use Blackboard Learn Ultra is student engagement. Ultra supports active learning. Students can take part in discussions, group work, and peer feedback. These tools help students share ideas and learn from each other, not just listening. Ultra also supports different type of content. You can add videos, files, and interactive activities to make learning more interesting. So the students can also move at their own pace when needed. So this definitely gives them more control over their learning. Another helpful feature is progress tracking. Ultra shows clear information about students' activity. You can quickly see who is active, who has submitted work, and who may need support. So this helps you reach students definitely early on the time and guide them before problems grow. So all of this definitely makes teaching more clear and student focused. So let's have a look about the core features of the that are really important for the students and for the teachers as well. First is the Ultra Course View. The interface is clean and modern, so you can add content using simple drag and drop actions. Both teachers and students can move around the course very easily. Second are interactive assessments. You can create different types of assessments for learning and grading. Some parts can be graded automatically, which saves time. Definitely, a lot of time can be saved by using these automatically graded options. So you can also give clear feedback to the students. Third, mean like that is a collaboration tools. Students can take part in discussions and group work. So this definitely supports teamwork and communication inside the course. Fourth is progress tracking and analytics. Different type of analytics are available over there. You can see students activity in one place. This definitely help you understand participation, submission, and performance. If a student needs help, you can notice it on a very early stage and guide them on time. So these features force teaching in a clear and organized way. So now the time to discuss about the course design that ultra how you can have the ultra course design. Let us start with learning modules. You can think of learning modules like chapters in like a digital book. Each module holds related content in one place, and modules help guide students step by step. Students know what to study first and what come next. So this makes the course flow clear and reduce confusion. So the students always understand what they should do and why. Next is using multimedia. So instead of the long text, you can add videos, slides, and simple activity. So this help bring the content to life. So short videos because this is the era of short videos. The student wants to understand everything in 1 minute or less than 1 minute. So short videos and interactive slides make learning easier to understand. They also help students remember the topic better. So by using multimedia, that definitely students engagement and get more interesting things for the students. That is what like important for the ultra course design. So let us have a look about, because we have to see that what is conditional release. And conditional release allows you to control. This is also another really good option for the ultra course design. So conditional release definitely going to allow you to control when content becomes visible to the students. So why this is important? Because you can create the content wants to keep them secretly in your system, and whenever and whatever you can design more content and you can make it visible for the students whatever they needed time to time. Not all the contents being visible every time. So you can set like content to open after a date, after an activity is completed, or after a score is achieved. So once you set the different type of like conditions, so that gonna help student a lot for their learning purposes. So this definitely helps students move step by step through the courses, so they can focus on one part before going to the next. So it also helps ensure students understand the basics first. Once they're done with the basics, they can move forward with another step. So each student can move at their own pace. So this makes learning more personal and more flexible. You may stay in the control of the course flow while students get clear guidance, because once you have the course flow step by step, that definitely help the student to understand everything. Now we are going to look at the Ultra course content page. So this is where students spend most of their time. So the layout really matters. Before adding content, it is important to plan the structure. You can organize the course by weeks or by topics, whichever definitely suits for the course that is better for the students and for the teacher as well. Next, create clear folders. Like each folder should represent 1 week or one topic. So that is that's why like the course content creation is important, and how you can do it by step by step. So content should be arranged from top to bottom. Students usually follow the page from top to bottom. So keep the most important item first, because this is the human psyche. Once we open anything, we start watching or reading from the top to bottom. So you can put like really important stuff on the top, and then you can make it flow to the bottom. So always add learning objectives at the top of the folder. So this helps students understand what they are going to learn. Try to keep one topic in one item. So this keeps things clean, easy in the flow. So use short and clear titles. Don't go with the long and confusing titles that can confuse to the students. So add brief descriptions. In simple words, add brief descriptions instead of long instructions. So this gives students enough guidance without overload. Keep the layout consistent across the course, and when everything looks similar, students feel more comfortable. You can hide extra or future content, so this can be more easy. And once you're going to show them what students need at the moment before making the course available, definitely always check the students preview. That gonna help you out like to see the courses exactly as student will see it. So next, we are going to have a short demo video for this one, which can help you to understand whatever we have discussed just now.
There are several ways you can add or upload content to your course. On your course content page, select the plus icon where you want to add content. You can create new course content items, auto-generate modules, copy content from other courses, upload files from your computer, add files from cloud storage, add items from your content collection, add content tools from external sources, or record an audio or a video. First, let's look at the Create Item menu.
In this video, this is a complete tutorial that how you can create the content inside your courses. You're already doing admin and maybe you already know it, but this is just a reminder and this is just a tutorial to make you understand that if you are missing something, you can have a flow, how you can create a flow in the content.
Icon where you want to add content. You can create new course content items, auto-generate modules, copy content from other courses, upload files from your computer, add files from cloud storage, add items from your content collection, add content tools from external sources, or record an audio or a video. First, let's look at the Create Item menu. In the Course Content Items section, you will find the options to create learning modules and folders to organize your content, create documents, embed cloud documents and links. You can also add external tools and content. In the Assessment section, you can create tests, assignments, and forms. In the Participation and Engagement section, you can create cloud collaboration, Google Collaborative document, discussion, journal, or an AI conversation. Next, let's look at how you can copy content from other courses. Select Copy Content, and all of your courses appear in your courses list. If you teach many courses, use the search bar to find courses by name or course ID. You can select a courses checkbox to copy all the content in that course, or select the course name to browse specific content, and select the items you want to copy. Select the links in the upper area to go back to the course or the main page. When you're finished, select Start Copy. Next, let's take a look at how you can add items from your content collection. Select Content Collection to get started. Use the Browse functions to explore what's available. Here you can find files stored from your other courses. You'll also have access to files that your institution has added and shared. When you find a file that you want to add to your course, select the checkbox next to the file name. You can continue to browse and select files. The system shows how many files you have selected at the bottom of the window. Once you're ready to add, select Submit to review your list of selected items. You can review the list of selected files before you import them into your course to confirm that these are the correct files. Forgot something? You can continue adding items to the list. Select Back to Content Collection to continue browsing. To remove or edit a file from the list, open the More Options menu. Select Delete if you no longer want to copy the file to your course. Select Edit to change the file's name or description. When you are finished, select Save, and the files will be added to your course. And finally, you can upload files from cloud storage. This option allows you to upload files from web apps that run in the cloud and aren't installed on your computer. If this is your first time accessing cloud storage, you'll have to sign in and allow the Cloud Integration Service to connect to your web app. In the Cloud Storage window, you can see your files for the selected web app. Select a folder to view the contents or an individual file you want to upload. Then, select the Select button to add the files to the page.
So I hope you got the idea that how does it work. It's pretty simple. This is what like that is really important to understand in Blackboard Ultra, because this is not a minor upgrade. This is a one of the best upgrade in like Blackboard, because the complete interface been changed. They bring a different flow of the content and it make it more easy to understand the thing. Now the time to discuss about the teaching with Blackboard Ultra, that how you can have in like the teaching and the live sessions, the collaborations, the discussion boards, and everything we're gonna discuss in this slide. First, we look at live sessions using Collaborative Ultra. So, Collaborate Ultra is not just for the lectures. You can turn live sessions into interactive classes. You can use breakout rooms for small group work. This is useful for a discussion. It is problem solving or short activities. So, you can also record sessions. So, this helps students who miss a class or want to review a topic again. This is the Collaborate Ultra is similar the virtual classrooms in the previous version, that is Blackboard Learn. So they have changed the name with some improvements, that is Collaborate Ultra. Next, let us talk about discussion board. Discussion board supports the peer learning, so students can ask questions and help each other. You can post a simple discussion that is definitely questions related to real life examples. So this helps students think and share ideas. So you can also encourage participation by recognizing good contributions. So even simple recognition help increase engagement. So all these tools uh, definitely help to make learning more active and connected. One simple way is by using polls and surveys, that how you can increase the student participations. That is really important because uh, all the ways, all the tools, and all the discussions being done, that how you can, their major focus is that how you can engage the students inside the classroom or during the online session. So one simple way is by using the polls and surveys. So quick polls help you check students' understanding during the class, so you can think of them as a quick check to see if students are following or not. Like right now during the session, the training session, if I ask you some questions and you respond me quickly, it means you are connected with me. But if I'm going to ask you something and you are not going to respond me, it means you just been logged in and stay away. So surveys are useful for collecting students' feedback as well. So this helps you improve the course as the semester goes on. So you can also show poll and a different kind of results in the live session. So this often start discussions and keep students interesting. Next is definitely blending live and self-paced learning. You can combine live sessions like with content. Students can definitely study on their own. So this gonna support like different learning styles. Students can prepare before the live sessions using readings or videos. Very simple, like the relevant questions over here, because today I had shared one article related to this practical session that, and I requested in the group, because we do have one training session groups, and we share all the information over there for you guys. So I shared that link over there because I have there was a written article based on this presentation. I sent this LinkedIn link for the article to request you to read this one to understand this session more clearly. So if I may have the question to you, that any one of you click on that link or no? So this is what you can check. Like this is the way that how you can check the connectivity with the students. Like right now, I'm asking any question, and if you are going to respond me, it means you are connected with me. Otherwise, you are not connected. So we have 30 seconds to think about this. That did anyone click on that link to understand the article related to this presentation? Great. So how was that? Did you get some kind of like understanding about this presentation? Great. So in these type of the links and the topics, once we share with you, you have to participate as a candidate, as an interactive person, to put some kind of your suggestions, your like whatever the comments in your mind, you can put it on this article, so we can have more easy discussion. So that is great. So more people have taken maybe consideration for this article. So I believe if you go through this article, because this article was written on based on the same presentation what we are the presentation happening now. So you can give us some more suggestions and understanding. If you have any questions, you can put it over there, so we can have more good discussions during the presentation. That's great that you got the idea about this one. So now the time to discuss about the assessment and feedback. That is really important because in the Ultra, again, assessment and feedback. They have changed a lot, and you got a lot of different options which can help you to diverse your assessments and grading as well. So Ultra support different like types of assessments. You can use the MCQs, written answers, and portfolios. So this helps support different learning styles. So next is inline grading, that how you can have the you can give the feedback directly on student submissions. So this makes feedback clearer and more meaningful. So students can easily see what they did well and what kind of they needs the improvement. So rubrics are another helpful features. You can share clear criteria with the students before they submit their work. So this definitely help students understand expectations from the start. So it also keeps grading fair and consistent. Auto grading is very useful for quizzes and MCQs, so students get results quickly. So this also saves time for the teachers and reduce manual work. So overall, these tools help make assessment clearer, faster, and more supportive for the students. Another interesting option that is safe assign. So safe assign is another best option because safe assign helps sports fairness and honesty in student work. So it checks student submissions against a large databases. So this help identify copied content or similarity in assignment. So this goal is not to punish students. This goal is to guide them toward original work and proper writing. So students can also learn from the report. They can see where similarity exist and improve their work. For teachers, Safe Assign helps save time. It gives a clear view of the submission quality. So using Safe Assign help protect the integrity of the assessment. So it also build trust between the teachers and the student. So let's have a look a short video demo which can help you understand that how you can enable or check in the Safe Assign option inside the assignment.
You can use SafeAssign to check for potential plagiarism in student submissions in both tests and assignments. Let's take a look at an assignment. First, open Assignment Settings in a new or existing assignment. Under SafeAssign, select Enable Originality Report, and then select Check Submissions for Plagiarism with SafeAssign. You can enable the SafeAssign Originality Report at any time, even after students have started their submissions. However, submissions are only checked when SafeAssign is enabled. Any submissions received before you enable the setting aren't checked with SafeAssign. When you enable SafeAssign for the assignment, you can also allow students to view the Originality Report. For assignments where you allow multiple attempts, an Originality Report is generated for each attempt a student submits. Next, choose whether to exclude submissions from the institutional and global reference databases. When you enable the Originality report for a test or assignment, an Originality column is added to the submissions page where you can quickly scan the list to determine which submissions may include plagiarized material.
So I hope you got the idea that how you can use the safe assign option. So now the time to discuss about the analytics and insights. Ultra helps you track students' activity in real time because you can see logins, submissions, and student interactions in one place. So this helps you understand how students are engaging with the course. So you can notice different pattern very quickly. So one important benefit is identifying students who may be struggling. So you can see early signs when a student is falling behind. So this definitely allows you to support students before problems become serious. So early support always makes a big difference. Ultra also provides a clear dashboard. So these dashboards show different type of performance and engagement in a visual way. So this helps you to make a quick and informed decision. So you do not have to guess what is happening in the course. So in my opinion, overall analytics help improve teaching. So you can adjust your approach based on the real data and clear evidence. The student experience in the Blackboard Ultra, that is again that is really important because we're gonna have the discussion about the navigation, notification, progress, and accessibility in this one. So what first we have to discuss about the navigation. Ultra is easy for the students to move around. They can quickly find their courses, content, and activities without confusion. Second are the notifications. Students receive alerts for new content, due dates, and a different kind of feedback. So this helps them stay updated and manage their time in a better way. Third is progress tracking. So the students can clearly see what they have completed and what is still pending. So this gives them a sense of direction and control over their learning. Finally, accessibility. So Ultra supports different student needs. It works well on the different devices and support inclusive learning. So all these features help students feel more confident and organized. So when students are comfortable with the system, learning become definitely smooth. So you know that once you have the mobile-friendly navigation, that is definitely simple, clean, and make it more easy for the student to get understand with this one. So Ultra also work well on the mobile devices, so students can learn anytime and anywhere. Next are notifications and deadlines. Definitely, students receive alerts for the new content. And once you have the mobile device with you, because one of the smallest and easiest way to carry any kind of gadget, that is mobile devices. And now all the students and teachers are keeping their mobile devices all the time with them. So once they have an important alert for the new content, assignments, and due dates, this help them stay organized and reduced missed tasks. So that is another important part is like progress view. So students can see their grades, completed work, and feedback in one place. So this helps them stay focused and they can manage their learning in a simple and easiest way. Finally, accessibility tools. So Ultra includes features like different type of screen readers, captions, and clear display options. So I believe this helps supports all students and promote eco-learning opportunities. So overall, Ultra makes learning clear, organized, and supportive for the students. Now, this is what like that is completely new options. I believe none of the instructor has been used this option, that is roster, because this been introduced a week before from the Blackboard Ultra. So that is basically that how you can grant student accommodation in the Blackboard. So let us discuss in the detail, and then I do have a one short video tutorial for this one. So this is basically really interesting features that's been really recently added by the Blackboard, and that is student accommodation using the course roster. So in Blackboard Ultra, accommodations can be managed directly from the roster. So this is really important part. So you have to be carefully, like connect with me so that can help you in your classrooms to engage the different type of students over there, because that was like a big shout out from the teachers that they need some kind of like special tools which can have the more control over the students. Sometimes like they want to oblige one of the students, but they wouldn't be able to do it inside the system. Now this is what like the Blackboard already introduced, and you can make some decisions based on your experience with the students. So first open the roster in your course, then select the student you want to support. You can view the available accommodation options for that student. From here, you can add extra time for test or assignments. You can also allow extra attempts if needed. So you can set due date expectations for specific student. So this is useful when students need flexibility. Once you make the changes, save them. So these settings can apply across the course. So you can, and you do not need to repeat the steps. So this feature helps support students' needs definitely in a fair and organized way. That is one of the best option I believe they have, the Blackboard have introduced over there. So now a short tutorial video which can help to understand that how can you use and how you can make the accommodation for a specific student by using the roster.
Use the roster link on the course content page to access your class list, engage with students, and associate names with faces. You can communicate with course participants through messaging features. Users have the option to upload a personal picture on their profile pages. If no picture is uploaded, a default silhouette displays in the roster. Profile images are visible in various sections like the gradebook, groups, discussions, and messages alongside user activity. Your profile picture also appears on the course content page. Select a name to view more information. Everyone controls who can access this information in their profile privacy settings. You can view the roster by roles, such as instructors or support faculty. The filter options are based on the roles found in your course. You can also filter by students with accommodations. Students with accommodations appear with an icon next to their names. With the appropriate permissions, you can perform some user management functions from the roster. Select the More Options button, then Member Information. There you can change user roles, deny access, or remove a person from your course. People you deny access to appear with a gray profile picture with a diagonal line. When you select the Remove Member icon, it will delete all data and grades associated with a person. You'll receive a pop-up confirmation window. To keep the data, you can cancel and deny the person access to your course instead. In the panel, you can also update the student's personal information. Expand the account information option to access and edit this information. These changes are reflected in the profile and throughout the system. Students can edit their information in the same way. To add accommodations, select the More Options button on a student and then Accommodations. The first option is Due Date Accommodation. Students with this option selected never have their work marked late. The second one is Time Limit Accommodation. This allows instructors to give more time to finish their work to selected students during time assessments. You can add a percentage or just give the student unlimited time. To enroll people from the roster, Select the plus icon on the top of the page, and then Enroll People. In the search box, type a name, username, or at least 2 letters to reveal a list of matches. People already enrolled in your course don't appear in the search results. Select the plus icon next to the name of the person to add it to the course. A drop-down menu to select the role of the person added to the course appears. To reverse a selection, select a person's name again. Select Save. The panel closes. At the bottom of the roster, a message appears with the names of the people you added. You can invite students to a course by email. Select the plus icon, and then Invite Students at the top of the roster panel. The Invite Students panel opens. Enter a student email into the email field. If you want to invite multiple students, separate the emails with a comma. You can send up to 50 email addresses at a time. Students will receive an invitation link in their email. Students can select Enroll Now in the email to enroll themselves into the course. To send the invite to students, select Send at the bottom of the panel.
So I believe one of the best option by using this roster, you can grant student accommodation in the Blackboard. This is the really, I believe the new release from the Blackboard. So you have to use for specific students, which you want them to access the different type of options. So now the time to discuss about the best practices for being a faculty member. So some simple best practices for using Blackboard Ultra effectively. First, keep content modular and engaging. How? Try to break content into small sections. So this helps students follow the flow without feeling the overloaded. Next, mix multimedia with interactive elements. Then how you can mix it instead of only text, use the short videos, quizzes, or simple activities. So this definitely keeps learning active and easier to remember. So it is also important to regularly update and clean your course. So you can remove old files or links that are no longer needed, because if you can keep all the old data, that can definitely make the confusion and create the confusion for the students. So a clean course layout helps students navigate easily and without any confusion. Another good practice is um, to encourage the collaboration. How you can make them encourage that, use the discussion boards. You can go with the group work or the peer reviews. So this builds interaction and helps students learn from each other. Finally, use analytics in a meaningful way. Do not just look at numbers, use them to understand students' behavior and adjust your teaching. So these small steps can make a big difference in how students experience your courses. Definitely, there are some challenges, and then not only the challenges, we are going to discuss about the solutions as well. So first is faculty adaptation. Some faculty members may find new systems difficult at first. The solution is regular training and peer sports. This is what we are doing. So learning from colleagues make the process easier. This is a human psyche that once you are adjusted with any kind of systems, if there is some kind of like upgrade over there, it's really difficult to accept by a person to change quickly, because they are already adjusted, they have learned all these options, and they are not willing to learn the new system again. They want to put the efforts over there. But being an IT expert, and I would recommend that you have to upgrade yourself time to time. If you are not going to update as a faculty, you are dealing with the digital natives, because the students, they grown up with the technology, they are more fluent with the technology. So the teacher who is not a digital immigrant, they are digital migrant, because we have adopted the technology late in our life. So I believe if we are not going to spend time, effort, and energies to understand and learn the new features of the technology, we are not going to upgrade with the new system. So at that time, there is a really tough deal and they definitely the life gonna be more tough for between the students and the teacher. Second, definitely technical issues. Sometimes like tools may not work as expected or feel unfamiliar. So strong IT support and short video guides help solve this quickly, which we are doing as a e-learning center in Jazan University. We are putting our effort, energies. We are preparing different kind of handouts. We are preparing some kind of like short videos. We are sharing all the time with all the faculty of Jazan University, and we are preparing different type of like knowledge based sessions and the research based sessions, because this is what like today I do have the first presentation and we chose the topic that is related to LMS system, that is Blackboard. So today we have discussed the LMS system, the Blackboard Ultra, in a different perspective. I didn't go one by one, okay, you have to open file and then click on new and use this option. No, I have discussed a different thing, that how the system work and how being a faculty member you can be communicate with the system. So this is what like this is what like we are doing, and but there are some like practices involved that definitely needs from your side. So once you are putting your time, energies, and your efforts, you're gonna learn a lot. Otherwise, whatever the efforts we are putting over there, that gonna be definitely go in the vain. So another challenge is the student digital divide. Not all students have strong internet access all the time, so sharing downloadable materials and session recordings helps support them. So this is another way that there is a challenge, because if someone belongs to some kind of villages or far areas and they are not in the main city, so might possible they do have some kind of like internet issue or network issue. So the students need to be mean like more priority, and the teacher need to adjust their content according to all kind of students. So they do have the downloadable materials, they can upload some kind of like PDFs or something like that. So the students can download and can read and watch the recordings later on. So that can help the students to understand that how this is easy to manage. So the last challenge is using too many features at once. So this can feel overwhelming for both teachers and students. So the best approach is to start simple, use core tools first, then slowly add more features. So when challenges are handled step by step, Ultra becomes much easier to manage. So this is what like the way you can manage the different kind of challenges. Now we are going to discuss one case study about the university. So that gonna help you understand that by using the Blackboard Ultra, how the things been changed and how the results been upgraded over there. So this slide shows a simple case study of the University X, and they moved to Blackboard Ultra. The university shifted from Blackboard Learn original to the Ultra course view during the academic year 2022 and 23, some other universities. So before Ultra, students faced problems with the course navigation, which affected engagement and the completion. After moving to Ultra, the clean and mobile-friendly design made it easier for the students to find materials. They can submit work and track their progress easily. So the features like the activity stream and progress view help students stay organized. As a result, the university saw around a 20% increase in course completion rates. That is a huge difference. The impact of Blackboard Ultra on both students and faculty at University Acts. Before Ultra, students struggle to access resources and participate in discussions, which definitely cause frustration and low satisfaction. After moving to Ultra, the simpler like layout, mobile access, real-time notifications, and interactive tools improve the overall learning experience, and that definitely leading to the 30% increase in the student satisfaction. So, at the same time, faculty benefited from the built-in grading tools like inline grading and rubrics, but these features reduced manual work, They help provide consistent feedback and cut grading time by about 25%. This comparison table clearly shows the impact of moving from Blackboard Learn Original to Blackboard Ultra at the university. So before Ultra, course completion stood at 75% and student satisfaction at 70%. So while faculty spend around 100 hours per course on grading. After adopting Ultra courses, the course completion increased to 95% and student satisfaction reached full satisfaction. So, at the same time, grading time dropped to 75 hours per course due to the built-in grading tools and clearer workflows. Overall, the data shows improved student outcomes and reduced workload for faculty after the transition to Blackboard Ultra. So let us have a look about the future of Blackboard Ultra. That definitely this final slide looks ahead at where Blackboard Ultra is going. The focus is on smarter, small sport through the AI, where the students can get more personalized help and teachers can they can see early signs of learning gaps. So we will also see more virtual and augmented reality tools, especially useful for the labs and practices based on the subjects. So Blackboard Ultra is moving toward better integration with other apps and digital tools. So everything works together smoothly. So at the same time, the platform continues to improve mobile access, making learning easier anytime, anywhere, even with the limited internet. So overall, the future of Blackboard Ultra is about flexibility, sport, and a better learning experience for everyone. That's what from today's session. Now it's your turn to engage yourself. You can ask some kind of questions if you have in your mind. So, with these lines that we come to the end of our session on Blackboard Learn Ultra, I hope this session gave you a clear picture of how Ultra can make teaching easier and learning more engaging for our students. So thank you for your patience and your participation. If you have any questions or need support while using Blackboard Ultra, the e-learning center team is always here to help you. Thank you once again, and I wish you all the best in your teaching journey.